right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Malachi Starks.
Chuck's pass. Intercepted.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
They go play fake with Jackson. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
This is Henry on second. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, kid, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the red zone now. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this defense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Henry running to the left. He finds a little opening, but not much. Pick up about 4 on second down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. Air it out on third. That's caught for the first. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Well, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the gun, Jackson. That right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Brings up second and
Offense
goal
to the line for second
at
down.
the Saints 5-yard line.
Go.
Flying down the middle of Henry. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right out beyond the scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Nice set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Cover first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It is cut left side. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Saints first down.
To throw. Chuck. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. He's going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
19 Tiger.
The give here on second. And he is stumped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Red alert. Hurt. 60 bucks. Hey, snap those Riggs.
Chuck now from the gun. Right for a long play. Complete defensive play. Just loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Shotgun snap to Sharp. Complete beyond Walker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
18 Cardinal.
Throwing from the gun. Take this in into the 34-yard line. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
You just get the play on. And he'll just throw it away and send Usbrock into the break. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Close to the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 27-yard line.
To throw, Sharp. Going over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Taysom
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does. The hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Issues this offense has been having, but they stayed well beyond third down today. You just look up at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
He's back to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. So they're headed off after they turned it over on down. They've got first down here from the 36. From the gun, a run from Henry. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Lamar now from the gun. Finding some time left. He's running with it. As it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. Rolling. And takes a deep shot down the middle. Open way too much on that one, Brock. Off the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Throwing again is Lamar. And this is intercepted. Trying the defense to go through the board. And the Saints will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Now a give running right. He's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. That's good for a Saints first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Shot running the sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Saints parlay the interception into points.
York on the extra point.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Saints tie this game 7-7.
York to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Sheen Ali on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Take the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. The drive begins with Henry. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a good three.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Motioning the tight end left. Now Jackson buying some time right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Demario Davis. And the Saints have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. Way inside the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a lead just before the end of the third. Alvin Kamara on the touchdown. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 7. Dave York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. Ali to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. And they pick him up again. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
Intercepted by the Saints. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. They give to Kamara, left side. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
And 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. About set. This is 3rd and 5. He's drawing up field. And he hits a wall. Stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
On comes Cade York. A lot riding on this kick. From the right hash. This is going to be a 51-yarder. Oh, this is going to be close. And it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
14.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a 2-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been a death knell. But the miss, you just see it breathe some new life into the opposing sideline.
Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the stick.
And they take this in for the score. The Ravens now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. It took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a... And it's no good. What a time to miss. That was for the tie, but instead, Brock, they continue trailing now in this fourth quarter.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready up.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther.
Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. He takes it down to the 33. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
The Saints, first down.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Saints clinging to a 1-point lead. First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready. Ready. Blocking. Ready.
Here's a design run. Racing down the left side. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some all-important insurance.
Saints.
Alvin Kamara, the touchdown.
Extra point.
You're good on the point after. And the Saints blow their lead to 8.
Ravens 13. Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Ali to return it. Gets away from one. This makes it up to the 25.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Ready. Sit up. Ready. Finish it up.
Setting up to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. The Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Looking to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Desperation time here on fourth. On the move, headed right. And then a break there out to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All set now, first and 10.
50-yard line.
Back to throw. Vacates quickly left side. Trying to push deep downfield. And no luck there, that throw falls to the ground.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he is to throw. He rolls to his right. He's taken down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Here he is to throw. motion as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Andrews has it. It's working downfield. And he literally gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. Offense to the line for first down. Conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Rolling out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Quick, ready?
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Get out!
He'll look to throw it. Headed out right. Finds the in route complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal. So here's their 3rd and final timeout. 7 seconds left in this game. They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Forced back to his right. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. One final shot here. And that is incomplete. They got the look they needed, but no luck. This game's over. So this will win on the road for the Saints. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Baltimore.
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Now, how about this return? And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
Their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah! Under. Slide in.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Second and 6.
38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 46.
Prescott. Over the middle. Hard in by Williams. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Prescott now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up second.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
2 yards to go, second down. Again, it's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Prescott to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Working to put a drive together. On the run, this is Tipton. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stopped him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down.
At the 25-yard line.
Now 2nd and 9. Shuck now to throw. They'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play called, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 2. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
A gain of
4 yards the pickup. First down.
First down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And all the way play there for New Orleans. 44 yards on the ground. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a first and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now because is he rewarding himself for a great run or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
Alvin Kamara, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Saints post the first points in the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
His kick is good.
Extra point by York is already good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
46. Hey, kill.
Throwing, Prescott. And this pass broken up. And the contact right in time there, and now 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Here we go.
4th down, Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Prescott now from the 50. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. Prescott. And it is caught. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line.
17 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Screen play set up for Williams. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. Finding Williams once more, complete. And a minuscule gain, maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
A pickup of 2.
On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams.
At the 5-yard line.
He'll get it up the middle. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts
Brings up
as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Prescott on 3rd and goal. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Prescott to throw on 4th. That is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. We're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think you'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw now, Shock. It's tipped him. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
That's good for a Saints.
Here's Shock.
First down.
Complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
To throw is Shock. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
And the Saints, first down.
Throwing, Shock. And this one's incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion for us there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're scared ahead of their offensive counterparts.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 41. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Devon Bailey, 31 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. New York now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Next the score is Saints 14, Cowboys 7.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. A dangerous return man shown in here.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
17 yards.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, Prescott. Well, that's going to be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. To the air again, Prescott. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 26. It's a great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
But the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep in the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
The last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how it can hurt you. Well, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Good coverage yet again down here by the goal line. Everyone's blanketed, and he's forced to throw it away and try and come up with something on third down.
Yeah, there we go. Right to line.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. He'll drop this to Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. The extra point and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 14. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
First down, Saints.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. It was Jadeveon Clowney who got upfield for the stop.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They may want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown for New Orleans. Taysom Hill, 48 yards. And the Saints answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that? Right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that we're in right now and make the play and give their team a firm advantage?
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Here's Prescott. This one quickly to Lamb. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here's 2nd down. Throwing, Prescott. He's got Pickens, complete. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put out one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Dak. That's caught by Williams. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. Totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes the catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
He'll try and do this himself. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. Desperation time. Prescott on third. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 30. All three timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now. To throw, Prescott. That's into the hands of Tobin. And the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send them after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
Now Dak. He had to force it there on fourth down, and it's intercepted.